Welcome to Manifesting. I am Josiah Samuel Harry. I am the author of Choose Love, Not Hate, and I Say Yes. Let's talk about casting spells. In this context of the conversation we're about to have, casting spells may bring to your mind thoughts of witches, warlocks, people gifted with certain abilities and powers to use psychical and magical conjuring to demonstrate something good or something sinister. From the perspective of the law of assumption, words are used to cast spells. Words cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Words are energy. Words are energy frequencies that leave the realm of thought to the realm of form. A word is a messenger. It always brings back something to the person who uttered the word. The originator of the word who casted a spell always receives the gift of creation or chaos. Whatever you pour into the universe, whatever you speak into the universe will be poured back into you with the multiplied force and intensity of time. Every word is a cause, and because every word is a cause, and causality is an immutable law of the universe, when we speak, something happens. Here's an example. I own a restaurant, and next to me is another restaurant. So it's a bunch of us, it's a bunch of business owners with restaurants. And the restaurant that's closest to mine serves really good food. And I introduce myself to the business owner, who we'll call M. And M proceeded to tell me, after me asking about his business operations, he told me business is not what he anticipated. Some days are good, some days are okay. And he went on to say that Tuesdays are the worst. Everyone sees a decline in sales and guest volume on Tuesdays, and so much so that I've decided to close on Tuesdays because it's just not worth being open on Tuesdays. In telling me that, he casted a spell. He conjured from the depth of his soul something that could potentially change how I ran my business operation. But I countered with my own spell, and I told him, "Oh, Tuesdays will be one of our best sales day. I believe we will have lots of guests coming in to patronize our business. In fact, so much so that they will come to our business and head to yours." He countered back, I don't know. I've been here for 8 months and I'm telling you, Tuesday is bad for everyone. And I counterattacked and I told him, "No, sir. I see Tuesdays as highly profitable days." He said, "We'll see." And I said, "We will see." And I said, "I'll show you the data. We'll bring them to you." This pronouncement that he made, this conjuring that he did using his words by saying that Tuesdays are bad for business. Tuesday will see a precipitous decline in sales. He believed that so much so to where his business is closed on Tuesdays. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? My business thrives on Tuesdays. Tuesday is one of my best performing day. Tuesday is a day where we see lots and lots of guests. Out of 7 days that we're open, Tuesday ranks as number 3. Keep this in mind. When M conjured his spell by saying how bad Tuesdays were for business, and I countered by letting him know that Tuesday will be incredibly good for us, I had no sales data to prove what I said. But here's something I do know. Words matter. Words are magical. And we're always employing the magical power of words to frame our reality, to frame all aspects of our reality. If you don't think words are powerful, one of the most powerful forces known in the universe, try this. Maybe you shouldn't try this, but I'll tell you anyway. If you work in an office, one day go into that office and tell the first person you see, "Hey, Sally. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hey, are you okay? Yeah, you look a little tired. Are you feeling sick?" Doesn't matter what her response is, you've casted a spell. Go to the next person and say, "Hey, John. Hey, how's your weekend? I just spoke with Sally and she looked a little under the weather. Is everyone okay? You don't look well either." And then you go to the next person and the next person and you cast that spell of illness and sickness. And before the day's over, somebody's going to leave feeling sick, nauseous, and might not come in for the rest of the week. Simply because you casted a spell and your words, which are filled with magical power, left your mouth and created something in their universe unknown to them that they embraced, welcomed into their reality, accepted as their own, made it their life. That seed began to germinate, and before you know it, they are living under the conjuring of what you just told them. Words are magical. Whether you want to accept, whether you want to reject, every single word you say will impact your life and the lives of others around you. Whenever I have a conversation with someone, I'm very mindful as to what that person is telling me. And I'm very mindful as to what I'm saying to that individual as well. Whenever someone says anything that I do not want to receive in my life, I counter that attack with my own conjuring. I use my psychical and magical powers to counterattack anything that they say. So if they say something negative, I come back with something positive, because I know whatever you speak, whatever you pour into the universe will be poured back into you with the multiplied force and intensity of time. Every word is a cause, and causality is one of the immutable laws of the universe. If you still don't believe that words are powerful and words are magical and words can impact the happenings, the outcome, the results in your life, go to someone you know, maybe your spouse, maybe your partner, a loved one, a family member, a friend. Look that person in his or her eyes and say, "I really hate you." Just by me saying those words made you feel a certain way. You felt the emotions of the word hate. You felt the ugliness of that word. You saw the cringe look on that person's face upon receiving and hearing what you just said to them. All of life experiences pass through the gateway of the words we speak. Our words are gateways leading to creation or disruption. Every word you speak leads to movement. Why? Because words are energy frequencies that travel across time and space. They're messengers. Even if you say something and it's unintentional and you're a bit careless with your words, it's going to bring back something to you. It always does. We are always conjuring a reality of destruction or creation. There is no gray area. Words are magical. So you are imbued with magical powers. It's up to you how you choose to use your words. In essence, everyone is a practitioner of magic because we're always using our words to cast spells. M used his words to cast a spell that said his business suffers on Tuesdays. And here's something that's so interesting. We both noticed that customers who patronize my business, I would say maybe 20 to 30% of customers who patronize my business would actually leave my business and go directly to his business to patronize his business because we have complementary items on our menus. So if Tuesday is one of our best days, what do you think the correlation would be if he stayed open on Tuesdays? He would see an increase in foot traffic and in sales. Because he used his words to conjure a spell of doom and gloom, he fell victim to his own magical powers. We are always speaking ahead of the evidence we see in life. Life is not a series of random occurrences as some would have you believe. No, no, no. Nothing happens to you. Everything happens from you because you are a practitioner of magic. And as a practitioner of magic, words are the tools you use to shore up any aspect of your life, to attract and manifest what you desire to be, do, and have, your infinite supply of good. If you want to experience favorable results in your life, if you want to experience total well-being, wealth, happiness, love, success, and prosperity, cast the right spell. Affirm the right words. Shift your paradigm on a vibration of positivity, on a vibration of good. Declare your intentions clearly. Know what you want. State what you want. And it shall be yours. The life you want to live, whatever that looks like for you, is available to you right now. The question now is, what are you going to say? What spell are you going to cast on your behalf? Remember, whatever follows, I am, you become.